Hello everyone and welcome back to FTL Multiverse. Was it 75% or less? I'm not fully confident, but let's repair this roof. Alright. So let's go do this and then go to the distress. The automated satellite rests nearby with an auto guard protecting it. The satellite spots you and alerts the guard. Prepare to attack the guard, knowing the satellite will be useless against you without protection. Start aiming for the weapons now. Alright, now we aim for the cloaking device. Do not aim for the cloaking. No, Mantis is not looking for wood. Let's Indigo help the Mantis. Now they cannot dodge, though. With the guard dead, you easily fire on the station from a distance and take it down. You scrap the remains of both ships. Through the clearing in the nebula, you can see a large water planet from which there appears to be 10 separate distress calls. Excuse me. A large cubical structure can be seen from the planet's surface. It's inactive and you can't tell what it's from this distance. Pull closer. It appears that all the distress beacons are originating from the same area, a large crater with a massive shipwreck. The structure you noticed earlier begins to unfold, revealing itself to be a large gun. You won't have much time until it starts firing on you, so you'll have to pull away now if you want to avoid damage. As the giant cannon charges, you investigate the wreckage. It's huge, probably the size of one of the Rebels' fleet ships, if not a little bigger. Suddenly, a giant beam fires from the structure, tearing through the ship's engines. It's quite scratched, but you'll be able to fix it. On the planet's surface, you find a crashed life pod with an engineer inside. Surprisingly still alive. Once they're stable, you figured you might as well investigate the area around you while you wait. A gigantic Leviathan-class creature patrols the waters around the wreckage, but you're able to sneak around it. Though most of the ship is on fire, you find a lot of fire extinguishers lying around. Tablet-like device with maps and a hangar bay. Fire extinguishers. I should probably go and fix that. Cannot attack, repair, or heal. Immune to fire, suffocation, and mind control. Gain door-facing properties, moves that add 0.7 times speed, 0.3 damage taken from crew combat. Obvious ability. Mark the occupied room for 12 seconds. While your Lost Sun commandos are in it, they will periodically attempt to light fires. Oh, so a rockman who can also light fires. That's cool. Don't think that'll be handy without a door. So what he has for sale? Oh, I will gladly take these. Let's get ourselves fixed up. Not need that. Buy some fuel, fix things up again. How about you go over here? We'll have Mantis on standby here in case in need of combat, and you can go in the engine room. Alright. More ships. You spot a rebel ship in the nebula ahead and stay off their radar. Try to engage. As soon as they see you, they make a run for it. You squeeze what you can of the malfunctioning sensors, and they are able to keep track of them long enough to get firing range. You go fix those two. Okay, damage the weapons a little. Good training for my shield guy, though. I really gotta take care of that cloaking. Ooh, double. Okay, reach on their O2. Oxygen, I mean. We'll bury them. Especially when you consider the fact that we just sort of breached their weapons, so they really can't do anything. Can't repair their oxygen, or their cloaking, or their weapons, because oxygen is draining fast out of those areas. Oh, is there... What on earth are they doing? Can't see them, so I have no idea what they're up to. Well, doors are down, so... For every rebel you kill, you like to think of all the Federation officers and civilians you have indirectly saved. Another full crew of rebels dead, another crew of innocents you saved. Alright, let's upgrade... Let's actually save up to upgrade engines again. Oh, good heavens, there's Federation renegade. If we turn their location to the rebels, we'll be rich. Wait, did I just say that on open comms? The nearby Union ship mutes themselves, then immediately activates their engines. Wow, you're a spy? That's so cool. I wish I was a spy. Wait, can I be one? I'd love to help. They eagerly come aboard much to the discomfort of your crew. You aren't sure how long this cover story will last, but this person seems oblivious enough that maybe it'll work out just fine. No, that's what I have to do. Well, I managed to avoid a fight. You have encountered a refugee ship drifted in space. It looks like as if it was fleeing the rebel advance and ran out of fuel. Its distress beacon is active, but you're not sure anyone is on board, and its communications seem to be down. Let's investigate. The ship is completely abandoned. It looks like it ran out of fuel and the crew ran out of food not long after. Despite the grisly scene that remains, you are able to salvage some supplies from the cargo hold. Still gonna find that exit beacon. Thanks to Vale and the Syndicate, mercenaries are swarming the galaxy. Their less than lethal services are in high demand, and the one is waiting nearby for ships like you. Might find some use in those services. Database. What is the Syndicate? The Syndicate is a powerful guild of mercenaries providing organization, ships, and crews to firing guns for hire in return for a cut of their pay. Founded by an extremely wealthy but exclusive ex-MFK ace known only by the moniker Vale, the Syndicate also employs a cycle of 12 elite assassins known as the Angels who do Vale's dirty work from the shadows. Let's see what you're offering. Oh, just leave you. Oh, there's the exit, so... Try to get some more loot before we leave. Hail, good traveler. I am Domondius, the explorer. Privy to all knowledge that one might need in these dark nebulous clouds. All except for one vital fact that eludes me. I hear the legends of a so-called acid nebula yet I have never seen one myself. I must find it. Not sure, could you describe one? Well, they are green hue and have the nature of a nebula. That's really it. Offer you Demolis takes a look at the data you've given him. Inconclusive. Still, that proves you're a purveyor of fine knowledge and a keen explorer, with a good eye for discovery. If I join you, our combined intelligence should be rivaled. Sure. Sorry, buddy, but I really want to see what this guy does. You can stay over here. Okay. Civilian ship desperately hailed you. The space gas. Gas too thick. Oxygen system damage. Too much gas. Unrunnable crew. Send in your crew to help. Without any fear of suffocation, you send in your Anaric crew to assist. The civilian explains that there is an encounter with a pirate led to a breach in their life support and a technical malfunction. Nebulous gases were sucked into the ship and the crew all suffocated. Now that they are the only survivor, their ship is worthless, they offer you aboard. Another Zoltan. Sorry. Getting a lot of crew today, which I'm kind of full already, so prepare for an experience. You've prepared for and experienced all kinds of situations in the Federation, but none startles you as much as the ghost-populated vagabond wrecks that are always oozing out from these clouds. Well, that ship is kind of beat. Okay, with my defenses, they really can't do anything. I guess they really don't need O2 if they're ghosts don't need to breathe. The cycle of life for this ship has been complete. Now finally destroyed as it should have been originally. Scrap what remains. A manager drone. I have no idea what that thing does, but oh well. Time to get out of here. Oh. I don't need drones, but I definitely need the fuel. Let's see, what's next? A Kleptocracy Frontier sail. A Harmony Pronadic. Let's see what this is all about. It has sail in it, so I'm expecting much. You enter hyperspeed. It must be an interesting life as a civilian who never leaves their home planet. It's a tough choice, sure, but the life for travelers is one you'd never pass up. Slug controlled sector. Neutral nebula, unique false. A domain faction. Slug kleptocracy. Rebel threat level low. The slugs were exiled from the Federation long ago, but excuse me. But they're a little more than indifferent about it. The species are mostly criminals, as just about everyone here wants to scam you. Always be on alert as you traverse this nebula. The slugs are watching. At the bottom of your atlas, you notice a small H logo. A sponsorship? It reads, "Come and visit the local Hector Industries marketplace." Huh. Before you can finish exiting hyperspace, you are greeted by an unusual advertisement. Greetings, you valued Hector customer. This is Billy Hector, CEO of Hector Corporation, speaking to you. As part of our new customer loyalty program, I am proud to introduce our new unwavering wage utility points. Each time you visit a Hector, the brand store, our friendly customer support vessels will add an extra UWU point to your account. Collect enough and you'll be able to enter our reward program. Happy shopping! The advertisement concludes as a cheerful jingle plays over your computer, followed by the motto, satisfaction guaranteed because you aren't getting your money back. The only thing that can render a nebula more dangerous is if it's also home to the slugs. This particular nebula is just that. You are immediately welcomed by the slug. This is our home. I hope you're interested in paying the standard fee. Yeah, no. I'm not interested in paying slug taxes, considering you guys are known mostly for scamming people. Kinda need to take care of your shields right away. Oh, Jesus Christ! That's a big laser. I'm not dealing with that. No, no, no. There's a store. Looks like a Hector representative is orbiting a nearby marketplace, painted a garish shade of neon yellow which stands out from miles away. Hopefully whatever goods are inside aren't as obnoxiously. Inquire about UWU points. Hector employee perks up. A new customer? Oh crap, I get a commission for these. I can help you start up your account for a small fee of 700 scraps. How about no? Aw man, worth a shot. Anyways, the account is actually free by setting up your account. You get 1 UWU point for free. Every time you visit a Hector marketplace, make sure you collect your UWU points before you shop. Collect 4 points and you will enter our customer reward program. Slug transfers over a UWU point to your account. Now go buy something or get lost. And I die! That guy just watched this all go down. Alright, let's restart. Already read through that. Let's grab extra resources. Salvage mission. Oh. I definitely plan on going back there just to see what the entire rewards program is. Slaver ship approaches. One of the Tikaka clan's distributors in a bold display of characteristic pirate arrogance. The ship opens palms of you and offers several slaves. Your actions here will reflect poorly among slavers who might offer you their services. They might no longer offer you better deals if you had previously gained reputation before. That's... Hey, don't go doing my guy like that. Alright, you two, go deal with those guys. Hey, Yoda. Have you go back to your place? Oh, come on. not dealing with this. Let's restart all the bat. Let's just skim through all of this. Okay, we actually got loot this time. Let's try and get all the salvage things so I might have money for the slugs. A rebel ship hauls you. Federation scum! We've been waiting a long time for this. First, set auto fire. You go help out your buddy there. And we aim for their weapons. Alright. Fly. Beacon serves as a temporary outpost for multiverse drive-equipped vessels established and maintained by the Federation. Federation officer who greets you apologizes and explains their short on supplies. The best they can offer you is a small helping of ammunition and scrap. I'll gladly take that. Alright, you two head over here. Get a little extra power. No. The station at the beacon has alarms going off and a distress calls out to save civilians on board. However, when you arrive, there's already a Federation ship at the location which hails you. No worries, you have the situation under control. There was a hazardous chemical leak that proceeded into the station's life support. We have already evacuated the station. It looks like everyone's okay, but we have a civilian on board who wishes to make a request. Now, civilian, hello, to the comments. Hello, I'm a merchant who trades with this station. My ship is fortunately unharmed, but still docked. Unfortunately, the toxins have contaminated everything, so I can't undock it myself. If you could steal my ship away and vent the atmosphere, it would likely be safe for me to use it again. It's not quite as contaminated as the station, but you probably wouldn't survive if you weren't careful. Your anaerobe happens to be able to resist the toxins. They quickly disengage the dock clamps with the vessel and pilot it away. Your crew then proceeds to flush out all the contaminants from the ship and reactivate life support to refill it with fresh oxygen. Thank goodness, I need my ship for my livelihood. Who knows how long I would have been without it. It's a small token of my appreciation. The ship already has this argument, and it effectively cannot stack. You break it down into scrap. Alright, the ship to deal with. The slaver gives you a tour of the cramped dungeon that he considers fit for keeping living things. It's deplorable, but with some scrap you can free one of these slaves to work with you instead. It's probably a better fate. Your actions here, justifiable, not retain well as the Federation resists. Let's get this guy to shields. A Zoltan ship hails you as you arrive. You have to help us. Our energy shield has been working properly ever since we came to this sector. Unfortunate, we could not figure it out. A small escape pod is adrift at this location. Judging from the markings, this pod originated from some universal equivalent of Earth. Someone likely had to abandon their universe and wound up here at the drop. No sign of a ship that the pod may have ejected from, however, before you can pick it up, a rebel intercepts. This human will no doubt make a fine recruit for the rebel cause. You go help your buddy. Oh dear. Alright, weapons dealt with. And let's take the pod. The rest of the prizes I didn't expect to end up in this universe. Explain your mission, but the human side seems hesitant to get involved in the conflict without learning more. They request to be dropped off at a nearby colony. Let's go over here. Oh, healing's instant when non-combat. That makes sense. You're not surprised to see that this beacon has been outfitted with a multiverse supply deposit. Many such beacons were constructed by prior multiverse renegades to help prepare ships such as yourself. Little remains of the supply deposit and a small helping of scrap from the rebel sends a rebel vessel, but they don't seem interested in fighting. We'll help your buddy. Rebels will never die. Every rebel ship you kill will only make your punishment greater than our inevitable victory. Let us go. Just before the rebel ship explodes, an escape pod ejected from it. Fortunately, it didn't get far before you collect it and bring it on board. You open it and drag out the rebel officer inside. They beg you to let them live. Rebel grateful for you sparing them, despite it meaning they must betray their origins of cause. Alright, you go over here because having our NG for repairs instead of mandatory for weapons makes his repairability more useful. We have arrived at a Federation supply deposit for multiverse renegades. These were established across various realities, deemed prominent and for protection. Brief scan of your ID is all it takes until a Federation autoship is dispatched to transport supplies. Alright, exit beacon. Let's go do that quest, though. Reach the end of the first step of your journey, however it appears you're not alone. The rebel fleet must have sent one of their fighters after you. The rebel captain does nothing but imitates a pair of guns with his fingers and draws a line from his throat. When did the rebels get so childish? Easy. Ooh, an energy cannon. You successfully defeated the rebel ship. You now have some time to do something else. West. The human thanks you for delivering to a colony. This timeline seems more stable than the one I came from, at least. I might join your cause, but give me some time to think about it. In the meantime, I have a reactor core that I think you'll find useful. Hey! Alright. What's next? Free Mantis. That one sounds interesting. Measured hyperspeed, not to be confused with multiverse travel. Hyperspeed is merely the process of traveling from system to system or sector to sector. Free Mantis controlled sector. Type friendly, unique false. Domain faction, the Free Mantis. Rebel threat level medium-low. Free Mantis have captured the sector from the Zoltans, though their addiction to pheromones may degrade their intelligence. The Free Mantis are extensively loyal to the Federation. Free Mantis are a nomadic culture, traveling in small clans of ships. Luckily, they often sympathize with the Federation, and you should find little danger in their wandering tribes. As the other encounters here, however, that stands up to debate. Free Mantis, while disorganized as a group, can all agree that this sector must be kept free of control from the Mantis Hive. As such, a guardship protects this beacon, but they do not disturb. An eager Free Mantis warrior responds, and is happy to assist with whatever you need. Yes, we help Federation ships in all ways we can. Yeah, I think this is where I'm gonna end things. This is quite fun. RNGesus loves you. Yeah. That is it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, take care.